You jokingly asked me to make sure to mention in my vows that you swept me out of my feet. My heart skipped a beat when I first saw you. Honestly, I don't know if you were joking, but I must confess, it was not like that at all. For if you swept me out of my feet, I could have been injured. If my heart skipped a beat, that would be totally abnormal, and doctors would say I had too much caffeine. So no, it wasn't like that at all. The truth is, it was more than that.
Sa Session Road, naghahanap kami, nagko-compete kasi ako ng ballroom. Tapos naghahanap kami ng damit kasama ng DI. Tapos tumigil siya sa door. Tapos hindi siya gumagalaw, hindi siya nagkumukurap. Tapos nag-deep breathing siya. Nasabi ng DI na kasama ko, nangutang ka ba sa Bombay? Sabi ko, bakit? Kasi baka sisingilin ka na, kanina ka pa tinititigan.
Kala niya nanginingil ako. Alam mo yun? Yung Bombay na naghahanap ng ano. Kasi nakastare talaga ako sa kanya eh. Sabi ko, shucks, sino yun? Lalakad siya ganyan. Sino yun? I vividly recall that late afternoon when I first saw you. And momentarily, the moon and the stars were suspended in space. And your bright, beautiful smile radiated this warmth that was supernatural. And you know what? The reason I never forget this is because I always see it when I'm with you. $18 ago. God, you are amazing.
Okay, Maria, nakikita na ako. Okay, thank you.
Are you excited for your trip?
Get used to that.
They're there now waiting for you.
Later on the spot.
Oh my God, it's a shame!
Today, in front of family and friends, I recommit our marriage and dedicate it to the one who blessed me with you. In front of family and friends, I say yes again. Yes to growing old with you. Yes to waking up every day beside you. Yes to building our life, our home, and our ministry with God at the center. You are the love of my life. God's greatest and most precious gift to me. A daily reminder of His goodness, provision, and love.
Husbands,
Love your wife.
love you.
To this day, you still make my heart skip a beat. To this day, I love you as much as I did all those years ago, only more so. You have given me 4 wonderful children, beautiful gifts that remind me so much of you. They all have little quirks, mannerisms, and habits that are so like you, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
I was going for interview for work. Yung friend namin tumawag sa akin, hintay ka dun sa may sa may UP. Sa harap lang ng gate ng UP. Tapos may darating din dyan. Sabay na kayo.
I remember seeing you the second time. First time, I thought he was a stalker. Second time, all those years ago. You were sitting on a bench with the sun rising behind you. My heart skipped a beat. Medically possible. And I knew from that very first moment that there would never be anyone else for me. I told myself that you were the man I would marry.
He has made everything beautiful. Let's put our hands together for Shane. Woo!
I thank you, babe. I thank you for allowing him to make us whole. for allowing God to mold you into my Proverbs 31. I thank you, babe, for waiting 18 long years to walk down this aisle.
Thank you for telling me I'm beautiful and that I am loved completely and totally every day and every chance you get.
What we have is not a fairy tale, not even close. For fairy tales don't show the years that you set aside your own dreams just to nurture the gifts of our children. Because our story is not a fairy tale, it is an unending tale. For I know that heaven has a place for us, where our story will continue. For what we have is everlasting. And if God grants me a prayer this afternoon, my prayer would be this: that He would never take away your supernatural smile. I love you. I will always love you.